Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Kevin Muhammad on the West Coast, bringing to you that Injil as taught by Master Suleiman Rahim, the high priest, the breaker of the seven seals of the 22 books of Revelations, to reveal to us the Injil, to reveal to us the Injil key, to reveal to us the end of our 400 years sojourning in the North American wilderness and to give us our reward, the great substance that the Bible speaks about that we will receive for our submitting to the Edomites, submitting to go under the pressure to reform us and to make us that pure form of gold. We be the angels that the Bible was talking about, that was advocating about. We that have been held captives in the North American wilderness for the last 464, going on 65 years. We, the lost found, that Master Farad Muhammad came 91 years ago to raise and give us a messenger to tell us about the Abraham covenant, to give us and prepare us for our trip home back to the promised land. Brothers and sisters, this is war talk. Brothers and sisters, I repeat, this is war talk, talking about the abomination and desolation of those who are perpetrating the original children of Israel, which be the black man and his black woman in the North American wilderness. And those who are personating is the ones who is in Israel claiming to be us. But this is what the abomination and desolation will reveal once that shock of the hour hits those people being taken under siege and those who give them power, Gog and Magog, Adam and Eve, Britain and America, that gives the false people that are perpetrating that they are the original seed of Abraham. This is where we're at now. This is what the sealed Bible that has been broken by Master Solomon has revealed to us. He has given us the new understanding. He has given us the reward. And that reward is greater, that greater substance, brothers, sisters, that powerful 40% more of spatial mind, and to break us from the grips of our slave master, whose vision that we hold, whose vision that we are locked up in, whose vision that we can't escape. We can't escape his vision if we know not that we are in his vision. And a people without a vision will perish. So Master Farad Muhammad came to give us our vision. And our vision is the end, and talking about the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters. If that's not being drilled in your mind, if that's not the talk of the day, the talk of the town, the talk of the universe, and then we're in the wrong understanding, brothers, sisters. We're caught up in the wrong vision. And this is not for everybody. This is not for the whole world. Elijah didn't come, Master Farad Muhammad didn't come to wake up the whole world. He came to wake up the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, and the cream of the planet Earth, and this black woman. But the whole world would be affected by the awakening of the original gods of the planet. The whole world would be affected by the awakening of the original gods of the planet. And this is what Master Suleiman Rahim has done by breaking the seals, the seven seals of the book of Revelation, the 22 chapters. and giving us our mathematical language, giving us 40 more percent of our language, the knowledge of self, giving us all of our enemies, giving us the time and what must be done. The time and what must be done. We must download these lectures. We must understand them. We must study them. We don't have 30 years to study this. This is how long it took Master Suleiman to break the sealed book of the Bible and to give us this understanding, to give us this mathematical language, to give us our new mind, the new understanding of the results of the 465-year ending of the Abraham covenant, to give us our reward. And our enemy, he knows what time it is. He's not sitting still. He's not waiting for us to come into knowledge and study the lectures of Master Suleiman and then we just gonna step down. No, he's doing everything in his power to stay on top. He's doing everything in his power to stay on top. And his seed, the demons, the half devil and half man, the black individuals that look black, but their father is the Caucasian. That is a demon. That's their mission. That's their job, is to keep their father's vision afloat, keep their father's vision alive. But he don't want them neither. They were just made to be spies, and they will soon find this out once the abomination and desolation takes place. And we, the 34 million, with half of us being demons, Master C, leaving 17 million, all of us won't make it back. Those who have been deceived by the chief demon, Farrakhan. Farrakhan being the chief demon. On the NOI broadcast, Ishmael stated that Farrakhan loved his people so much that he didn't need anything from them. He loved them so much. It was all about the give from him to us. But that's false. For every Savior's Day, the first thing he do is send out the people who ask for the money, charity. Brother Nudie get out there and speak, starting off with the donation of $1,000. Who can double that? Who can double that? And then once the 1,000, and then he keep going down the line until he get to $1. If you got gold, whatever you got, he will accept it. And then the other speakers come. And then the liar, the deceiver, Farrakhan come. And he don't give nothing back. All he give is lip service and telling you his so-called version of what he think. Is not what he know. It's not Elijah's teachings. It's not leading you to the messenger of the covenant that will soon suddenly come to Elijah's temples. Meaning Farrakhan's mosque that he changed. Everything that Elijah advocated, Farrakhan changed. 3-year economical program was to build substance, to build banks, to build a political, financial backing. And the Abraham covenant was the political backing for that. And the vision for that is that we was going to go to the promised land and produce what Elijah was showing us, how to build a nation within the nation of our enemy. We're going to go to the promised land and produce that, make that come a reality. Take away the sand that we left 50,000 years ago on that land to cover up the natural minerals so no one can absorb that from it. Once we got back, we will blow that sand off, and then our milk and honey will be that land that will produce everything we need for a thriving civilization. And the know-how of what Farrakhan was supposed to continue of Elijah's job of building a nation, we'd have had 82 years now of doing for self. We wouldn't been strangers when we got back to Arabia. We wouldn't have been strangers on how to do for self. We'd have been purified, 90% pure gold, 90% pure silver. And those who had been deceived by Farrakhan would have to go through tribulation, had to stay here through the hell and the attack and the sea and the beating, the victory over Britain, the victory over America, the fall of Gog and Magog, the hell that was going to take place here in America when we left. This is what Elijah taught. This is what Master Fard Muhammad taught. They didn't talk nothing about integration. They didn't talk nothing about no 6 or 7 states. They didn't say nothing about redeeming America, redeeming the European. Nothing about giving everybody a thorough knowledge of their self. But by giving the original lost foundation of Islam from the Abraham covenant, the tribe of Shabazz, giving them their knowledge and revealing to them all of the enemies that will be holding them back from their vision of the Abraham covenant, their vision of the promised land, their vision of the reward after 465 years of our sojourning in a land that is not ours. The purifying part of the fact to go into the furnery fires and to be put under extreme pressure. All of those who couldn't make it on the way here, on the way on the ships, they committed suicide. They jumped off. And those who made it here, who went through the torture and who died along the way to produce us, to produce the end results after the 464, 65 years. We are the results. We are the ones to receive the benefit. We are the ones to receive the 40% more spatial mind. We are the ones to receive the promised land. We are the ones to receive from Master Suleiman the reward of the knowing not only the past, the present, and the future, not holding on to the past, but using it to move forward, not holding on and causing the future to happen by some mystery God, but bringing it into existence by our unification, bringing it into existence by our unification of our thought, and that thought being our vision, and our vision being the end of the Abraham covenant, our reward. One man, no man, it's the Revelation 5 advocated in the heavens or in the earth or under the earth was able to reveal and break the seals of the Bible. until one of the elderlies say, behold, weep not, one from the tribe of Judah will reveal and break the seals. That's Master Suleiman. That's who's in our midst today. That's the one and only one. The one and only one, brothers and sisters. He said that any one of us could have done it, but no one of us had the patience. No one of us had the patience. And then we had to been born in 48, the same time that false Israel, the Antichrist, was born. The Christ had it to be born. Master Suleiman Rahim, the revealer of the unsealed Bible, to give us the sign of Jonah, the abomination and desolation, to wake us up, brothers and sisters. This is our day. This is our time. This is the rise of the black God and his woman. So, brothers and sisters, the Injil is there for us to download. The studies is there for us to download. We don't got all day, brothers and sisters. We don't have 30 years. We don't have 30 years, but Master Suleiman has broke it down and given us the power to enforce and power up our heart. It's just like when your cell phone go dead and you plug it in to recharge it up. This is the Injil, is the plug in, brothers and sisters. The Injil is the plug in to give us that power, that mind, that 40%, that great substance that all of our time here in the North American wilderness under the Satan of the people, the beast of the people, the ones that the fire, that were putting fire on us, pressure, extreme pressure, so that the gold can walk out 100. The rulers of the planet forever, the universe, and all therein forever, brothers and sisters. This is that day. This is that time. And we, the Injil warriors, who hear Master Suleiman, we have to let you know, brothers and sisters, and we have to keep on hitting that brick wall, that gum barrier, that's got us locked up into the vision of the Caucasian. He used to have chains and bracelets on our ankle, chains and bracelets on our wrists. But now the chains and bracelet that he have installed on our mind through the different religions, Christianity being one. And now he even then infiltrated Islam with his number one demon, Farrakhan, to put changes on our mind, to put us back to sleep, to put us back to slumber. The violin player that plays you back to sleep. That's what Farrakhan has been doing for 40 years and texting you. Ishmael said in the lecture that Farrakhan has loved you so much. That's a damn lie. He been texting you for 42 years and putting the money in his pocket. The proof is in the pudding. If we make it to February and the abomination and desolation don't take place, you'll see them. You'll see what transpired in Savior Day in February. Those who follow and love Farrakhan to the T, where they can't see the man for what he is because all of the fall. that he got, and you got you on where you can't see, can't hear. All the light switches is there, brothers and sisters. All we got to do is flick them on. Master Suleiman, by breaking the seven seals of the Bible, then revealed all of our enemies, then revealed that the number one enemy is the one that look like us. Master's children, the demon, skin folks, but not kin folks. Skin folks, but not kin folks, brothers and sisters. Will you reap the reward of the Abraham covenant? Will you reap the reward of the promised land? Or will you stay here through tribulation and watch America burn, burn, burn? All Master Suleiman Rahim have against the powers of Britain, against the powers of America, against the power of the beast, the false Israel, against the power of the known world. All Master Suleiman have is the truth, and nothing but the truth, to whirl at falsehood and knock out his brains. Pressure, high pressure of truth to knock down that falsehood, to knock down that make believe. And Gog and Magog, only reason make believe is seem to be the truth is because they got air forces, they got navies, they got armies, they got marines, they got nuclear weapons to enforce that lie. And they got they demons, chief one being Farrakhan, and all them ministers who went to the school of theology and learned that so-called the unsealed version that Jesus gave to the Caucasian, that he come to tell them that they wasn't the true children of Israel. He said that they was of their father a devil. Elijah told them the same thing after he was taught by Master Farad Muhammad. No, y'all false. The true children of Israel lies within the border of North America. The true children of Israel being in North America for 464 plus years. Is that not what he said? And then Master Suleiman has now came to reveal to us after Elijah showed us how to do for self. Master Suleiman has come to give us our brain power to unite with self and then put into effect what Elijah did for 42 years. And if Farrakhan would have did what Elijah did and copied that blueprint, we'd have had 82 years, 84 years in the making of doing for self. We'd have had all the engineers, all the builders, all of the bankers, all of everything we need to make us thriving civilization. But as everything had to be shaken or shifted, so all the weak, all the impurities of the gold can be shooken off. Only the strong will survive. Only the strong will make it back to the promised land. So Master Suleiman with the Injil and the Injil key has the last shifter. And now the action, The abomination and desolation will start the final until we get back home, brothers and sisters. It's war, 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 and it's been war. So we have to let you know. So as I came before you, brothers and sisters, so shall I leave you in the humble words of Assalamu alaikum.